last. Now everybody go to breakfast.
For me, my motivation to go and set up this brand wasn't really, oh my God, I need to get richer, you know? Oh, look at me, I'm not getting paid enough at work, you know, or I'm pissed off at my boss. It was really trying to fight, you know, for equality. That was really my beef. You know, I was like, beauty is too monolithic. It has only one definition of what, when I say beauty, I'm talking about the beauty industry. So it's really important for that context. I use that word beauty a lot. But the beauty industry is quite monolithic. One definition of beauty and beautiful. And for me, being born, I've always been a misfit. I've always been a weirdo. It really hit me because I personally understood what it feels like to be left out and the consequences that it has to the rest of your life, you know, especially for me as a Black woman or any person of color who relates to that as well, especially in the beauty industry and the beauty conversation.
This is very sad news. Sharon Chuter, the founder of Uoma Beauty, died on Thursday, August 14th. She was 38 years old.
Her body was found on a patio in Los Angeles, leaving friends, fans, and the beauty industry in shock. Chuter wasn't just another businesswoman. She was the founder of Uoma Beauty, a brand celebrated for pushing boundaries.
The brand went dark in August of 2023 and then was acquired by private equity, according to Allure. And then the brand relaunched without her in 2024.
Now, the backstory behind this is that she had some investors steal her company right underneath her while she was healing from being sick. Now, it's important to understand that while she was sick and trying to recover, product remained on the shelves. There weren't as many sales going. And that was a perfect opportunity for the enemy to come in and snatch this right from underneath her.
In a statement at the time, she said she was relinquishing all operational involvement at Uoma due to burnout because 6 months prior, she was in the hospital with significant stomach issues. And she just like, I just can't freaking do this anymore. But reports say she still had a controlling interest in the brand. And that's why she is now suing MacArthur Beauty. She is alleging that the purchase of Uoma's assets were unauthorized and below market value.
And just 6 months into the lawsuit against the companies, two companies, MacArthur Beauty and Brain Trust, she just randomly died.
The shade feminist is literally so breathtaking. The, engraving on there, the packaging was so well thought out, and Sharon Chuter was a genius. And everybody slept on Uoma. And there's generations of wealth, Egyptian, Nigerian, all inspiration in this brand. And when I saw that she passed, I literally had like a moment because she just like, her mind was, she's a genius. And when her brand got acquired, MacArthur, and then she passed, there's no social media post ever since her passing, and they just keep posting just regular content, and it is insensitive. It's absolutely diabolical, and there's something corruption happening in the beauty industry where they want to monopolize, steal all the generational ancient knowledge from different countries, whether it's African, Egyptian, Asian.
True crime stories aren't just gripping, they're a wake-up call. From fake storefronts to scams, criminals have made their way online, and no one is safe. Every click, every login, every online purchase. These are potential entry points for cyber criminals. And unlike street crime, online threats are invisible, fast, and global. That's why protecting yourself online isn't really an option, it's essential to stay safe. Whether I'm researching complex cases, accessing sensitive archives, or simply browsing from public Wi-Fi, Nordvpn gives me peace of mind with Threat Protection Pro, the only certified anti-phishing VPN that blocks fake shops and malicious websites before they can reach me. With one click, I'm shielded from online threats, phishing, and even dark web leaks. And when I travel to film on location, NordVPN keeps me connected and secure. Here's your exclusive deal. Get NordVPN plus 4 extra months on the 2-year plan with my code at nordvpn.com. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That's why I personally trust NordVPN to keep my digital footprints secure. Don't be another cautionary tale. Become safer online with just one click. Stay smart, stay safe, and protect yourself with Threat Protection Pro from Nordvpn. Again, thank you so much for sponsoring today's episode. This work would not be able to get done if it wasn't for our sponsors.
Sharon Chuter was born in Nigeria, where her bold entrepreneurial spirit emerged early. As a teenager, she famously approached Revlon with a proposal to distribute their products in Nigeria, a move that foreshadowed her future as a global beauty distributor. She later worked with major beauty conglomerates like L'Oreal and LVMH, gaining nearly 2 decades of experience in corporate beauty before launching her own brand. Her early exposure to the limitations of beauty standards for Black women fueled a lifelong mission to celebrate diversity and individuality. On April 26, 2019, she launched Uoma Beauty, debuting with 51 foundation shades and quickly becoming a symbol of radical inclusivity.
And we intend to wear them all. We don't seek approval because beauty is our birthright. Wake up. Feel the rhythm of a movement, a move meant to unite. We are Afropolitan, citizens of the world, you and me. We are color, bold and unapologetic. We are heritage. We are now. Past and present colliding in a beautiful uprising. We are beautiful. We are Uoma Beauty.
In 2020, she expanded her impact beyond cosmetics by founding Pull Up for Change, an initiative that challenged companies to disclose the number of Black employees in their corporate ranks.
Hey guys, my name is Jackie Ina if you've never been here, and I'm going to be making this video today in support of Sharon Chuter, owner and founder of Uoma Beauty, and this is going to be a response to the Black Lives Matter content that a lot of brands and corporations have been posting as of late, which I'm sure you all have seen by now. But the first thing that I want to say is I care about the beauty community tremendously. It's really how a lot of us grew to love ourselves, our identities, our complexions. And if you can't relate to that, that's okay, but please still try to be receptive to this message and respectful in the very least. A lot of us are just trying to do the best that we can to enrich the lives of Black people collectively in all industries. And so I'm just doing my part in the industry that I work in. So that's all I gotta say about that. Without further ado, I do have a statement to read. Dear brands and corporations, thank you for your public statements in support of the Black community. But y'all ain't done yet. Be conscious that to ignore the role you have played and continue to play in depriving Black people access to economic participation demonstrates a real lack of genuine desire for actual lasting change. So we ask all brands that have released a statement of support to publicly release within 72 hours the number of Black employees they have at their corporate and executive levels within their organizations. We call on everybody to take a stand in solidarity with us in holding brands and corporations accountable. So for the next 72 hours, guys, I know this is going to be hard. Do not purchase from any brand and demand they release these figures. Ask them to pull up for real change or shut up. Keep it. Don't want it. And retract their statements of support if they refuse. 72 hours is really all we need to drive long-lasting economic change for Black people. Stand for change. Ask these brands to pull up or shut up. And you better do it too.
Pull Up or Shut Up is the first campaign launched by my newly formed non-for-profit organization, Pull Up for Change. And Pull Up or Shut Up was a campaign we aimed to bring accountability and transparency through the industry. Everybody was copying and pasting, throwing money at these organizations as a way to just make this go away. Let's put up a black towel and let's move on. So for me, that was the trigger for it at that point in time. We spend money We don't own anything. Nobody employs us, right? So we continue to spend money, but nobody gives us that money back.
Uoma Beauty earned multiple accolades, including Allure's Best of Beauty Award for its foundation and Black Magic lipsticks, praised for their rich pigmentation and hydrating formulas. Celebrities and beauty influencers publicly praised Chuter's vision, calling her a bright light and a champion for diversity. The brand also made headlines with bold campaigns like Make It Black.
Hi guys, my name is Sharon Chuter and I'm the founder of Pull Up for Change, and I'm also the founder of Uoma Beauty. I want to thank you all so much for your support of the Make It Black program, here for its 4th season and doing absolutely spectacularly well. So thank you to all of our influencer partners, all of our consumers who've been buying the products, and I'm here today to answer all of your frequently asked questions. Make It Black has 2 primary objectives. 1, to celebrate the beauty of Black, because we know Black always has been, will always be, and is beautiful. Second objective is to raise money to support the next generation of Black founders. As you know, we Pull Up for Change. Everything that we do is to continue to advance the economic equality for Black communities all over the world. The Make It Black program works in a very, very simple way. We partner with iconic brands to convert their most iconic products into Black for the month of February, and they give 100% of the net proceeds back to the Pull Up for Change Small Business Impact Fund, which we deploy all of that cash back to founders in form of grants. This program is designed for businesses with privilege, with opportunities that Black-owned businesses do not get, to give away their profit for 1 month to advance the economic well-being of Black communities. To bring this back solely to Black-owned brands to be doing a disservice. So how can you support Make It Black? I thought you would never ask. 1, go out there and purchase your favorite product now in beautiful Black packaging. The second way you can help, go on change.com/Make It Black and sign our petition so we can get those dictionaries to update the meaning of Black. You can be a good ally by supporting Black-owned businesses 365 days a year. And remember, educate yourself. The work of being a good ally is a daily job. Now you know all about Make It Black, so come on, join me this month as we celebrate the beauty of Black.
And Hollywood Unseen, which reimagined the iconic Hollywood sign in various skin tones to protest the lack of diversity in entertainment. Another standout initiative, We See You, launched for the brand's 4th anniversary, which reinforced Uoma's commitment to visibility and representation. However, just as things were flourishing, Sharon's health began to decline, taking a tragic toll on her well-being. This led her to make the difficult decision to step away from the company she had passionately built. Her departure marked a turning point, both personally and professionally, as she found herself fighting not only for her life, but also for the brand she had built from the ground up. In January 2023, Sharon Chuter experienced a severe health crisis that led to hospitalization and fears of stomach cancer, concerns that were later ruled out. She revealed losing 10 kilograms in just 1 week and described working for days without sleep. The relentless demands of managing investor expectations, launching products, and leading advocacy campaigns took a serious toll on her physical and mental health. By May 2023, Chuter announced her resignation as CEO of Uoma Beauty, citing a need to prioritize her well-being and reconnect with herself. At the same time, she named Cindy Isgrig, former president of Dermstore, as interim CEO. Although Chuter intended to remain involved as a shareholder and creative visionary, her medical leave became permanent when operational control was quietly transferred to Brain Trust Fund.
This is not the first time that we have seen this with Black-owned businesses, and I wanted to speak about this because there needs to be more exposure to this, in addition to warning Black women that are in business and that are coming up in business. I need you to understand that these men are fully aware that we are the dollar. I need you to understand, and that's not just for Black women, that's for women owned, because I'm seeing the Latina owned companies, the women-led Latina-owned companies, the Palestinian Cola Company. I'm seeing all these beautifully built entrepreneurial empires, myself included, where these men are sitting back and they're watching us put in the labor. They're coming in and sliding in, looking to take from you. Let me show you who did this to her. So these 2 men own this company called Brain Trust. Also, MacArthur Beauty. MacArthur Beauty would not reveal the owners of that company. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to find it. But in Brain Trust, I was able to find, of course, their company's name is Brain Trust. And the reason why I'm getting it out there for everyone is to not only provide justice for her, but to also warn everybody else about this company. Now, allegedly, they did an illegal sale. That it was fraudulent and it did not follow the right steps. This is what's being reported. Allegedly, they did not take the right steps, which would cause it to be fraudulent. A fraudulent sale that was done right under her nose and excluded her out of the sale. Adam Jackson, founder and CEO at Brain Trust, AI investor, founder, and former CEO at Doctor On Demand, serial entrepreneur, and angel investor. That is why you have to be careful with these angel investors, because a lot of times they'll give you money to come around and sniff around and see where the pockets are in your business. This is what I learned in my master's degree. You cannot take all money ain't good money.
After June 2023, makeup enthusiasts who had placed orders with Uoma Beauty reported waiting over 15 months for delivery. Many claimed their orders were never fulfilled.
It's a shame that you're continuing to take money from customers when you clearly have no intention of shipping the products. These comments go back weeks and many people have been waiting on their order for a month or more. I filed a chargeback with my bank today. I ordered some lipstick from your website and I've not received it yet. I ordered over a week ago. I've reached out to your company multiple times and have not heard back at all. There's been no information on whether my order was even shipped, yet you have charged my card. There is just so many. What is going on with your company? I ordered October the 9th and no delivery. Customer service said via email and they will get back to me, but nothing. And your phone is out of service, which is not a great sign.
And the brand's once active social media presence appeared to have been deliberately sabotaged. As Sharon fought to reclaim her health, everything she had worked tirelessly to build was crumbling. Her brand's reputation took a devastating hit, especially after the company responded to the delays with cold indifference, fueling public outrage and eroding trust.
Past week when Uoma Beauty scrubbed their whole Instagram and started over with 3 new posts. The main post that talked more about what the future of Uoma Beauty was is still there, but comments are shut off. Here is what it says. At Uoma Beauty, you are at the heart of everything we do, and we're deeply committed to making things right for our community. To all of you who placed orders during our pause between August 2023 and November 2024, thank you for your unwavering patience and support. It means the world to us. We're diligently reviewing every order and working to ship them as quickly as possible. Once your order is processed, you'll receive a confirmation email with your order details. If any products are out of stock, you will receive store credit equal to the value of your item or order. And as a token of our gratitude, every order will include a complimentary mini gift from us to you. We're so excited about what's to come and can't wait to share the next chapter of Uoma Beauty with you. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We're just getting started. And as you can imagine, the backlash was immediate. Asking why people with outstanding orders from between August and November of 2023, over a year ago, a year and a few months ago, are not being offered refunds. Because the thing is they shut off their email, their customer service email. They shut off their customer service phone number in November. So there was no way for these people to then contact Uoma Beauty and get their money back. There was no option for that. And if people waited too long, sometimes banks will only refund money for purchases up to 30 days. And people that ordered in August maybe were just like, okay, well, giving them a benefit of the doubt, basically, and then couldn't get a charge back from their banks. They've also said that if there are items that they wanted that are not in stock, that they would offer store credit, that refunds are just not on the table here.
By December 2023, Uoma Beauty's assets were sold to MacArthur Beauty LLC, a transaction Chuter claimed was made without her consent and at a fraction of the brand's true value. She only learned of the sale upon returning.
In December, the new leadership at Uoma Beauty decided to sell the company to a private equity firm called MacArthur Beauty LLC. And what was weird about this and what we talked about in What's Up in Makeup at the time was that MacArthur Beauty was only created, at least it seemed that way, to acquire Uoma Beauty. MacArthur, the private equity firm, existed before that, but their only experience seemed to be, well, their main experience seemed to be in investing in cannabis-related companies. Now, like I was saying, the heart of Uoma Beauty was Sharon Chuter, who was Nigerian-born. She was all about making sure that the products worked for everybody. It was a passion project. She started the Pull Up for Change movement. She was really focused specifically on uplifting Black voices, Black-owned businesses, creating discussion about equity, creating discussion about Black people in the upper levels of management of beauty companies. This is where Uoma Beauty was founded and started and ran, and now it is being purchased by two white men who seem to only know about cannabis. It just seemed like a mismatch, and it seems like Sharon felt the same way because she came out publicly and said she was going to try to challenge the sale that was later dropped. Sharon described the situation to Business of Beauty as, quote, a cautionary tale of the realities of what founders have to suffer quietly with investors and why we are seeing more and more exodus of founders and consequently a decline of innovation.
By February 2025, she filed a lawsuit alleging the sale was conducted in bad faith, that she had been illegally forced out, and that the transaction was made to satisfy a $6.2 million loan despite Uoma's valuation nearing $50 million. Her complaint included claims of fraudulent transfer, unjust enrichment, and receipt of stolen property, as she fought to reclaim the company she had built from the ground up. Tragically, just months into the legal battle, and while the case was still making its way through the court system, Sharon Chuter was found dead on her patio under mysterious and still unexplained circumstances. On a quiet August morning in Los Angeles, the beauty industry was rocked by a chilling revelation. Sharon Chuter, the 38-year-old trailblazer behind Uoma Beauty, was discovered unresponsive on a patio. It wasn't law enforcement who first uncovered the tragedy, but someone close to her, someone who, to this day, remains unidentified. By the time authorities arrived, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner had confirmed her death, but the cause was listed as deferred, a haunting designation that meant the truth would only emerge through toxicology and forensic analysis. News of her passing rippled through her inner circle before the public ever caught wind. Employees were informed quietly, solemnly, ahead of any official statement, and as the silence deepened, speculation began to swirl. Chuter had been in the midst of a $50 million lawsuit accusing powerful entities of betrayal and fraud during her medical leave. The timing of her death, so sudden, so unresolved, ignited whispers of foul play, yet no official word has confirmed any criminal involvement. Her death sent shockwaves through the beauty and advocacy communities. Tributes poured in from fans, colleagues, and fellow entrepreneurs, each one painting a portrait of a fearless leader who challenged norms and championed inclusivity. Sharon Chuter's legacy continues to inspire even as the circumstances surrounding her final days remain cloaked in mystery.
The shade feminist is literally so breathtaking. The engraving on there, the packaging was so well thought out, and Sharon Chuter was a genius, and everybody slept on Uoma. And there's generations of wealth, Egyptian, Nigerian, all inspiration in this brand. And when I saw that she passed, I literally had like a moment, because she just like, her mind was, she's a genius. And when her brand got acquired, MacArthur, and then she passed, and there's no word on social media about why she passed or how she passed. She was just found, passed away, unfortunately, and my heart goes out to her family and everyone around her. But there's no social media post ever since her passing, and they just keep posting just regular content, and it is insensitive. It's absolutely diabolical, and there's something corruption happening in the beauty industry where they want to monopolize, steal all the generational ancient knowledge from different countries, whether it's African, Egyptian, Asian. The tariffs that are happening now, we have to pay 15% more when we purchase something from Olive Young, from Korea or Japan, anywhere now. And so and they're trying to push out Huda Beauty out of Sephora because of, you know, the political tensions. And so the thing is, guys, please be mindful about what brands you're supporting, because you are voting with your wallet. That is so true. Boycott does work if you really know what you're talking about. Inaccessibility, okay, that's how they get you. But if you are very selective and mindful about the beauty products that you put on your skin, it will impact your health. It will impact your mindset, your subconscious, who you hang out with, the brands that you're associated with. Important. Same thing with Omicole. Guys, they're doing this on purpose. They're discriminating. They don't want POC to win. This is what monopoly is. Lord, pardon me. But yeah, be mindful.
This is absolutely devastating. I will keep my thoughts and prayers with her family, friends, and everyone in the beauty community. You guys know, like, one of my first jobs was a beauty writer. Just seeing what she did in the beauty community, it means so much to me personally, being a dark-skinned girl. I hope they get down to the bottom of this. If you all joined my live earlier this week, we talked about this. It just seems like so many people would promise all of their deaths just get swept under the rug. No investigation, just all speculation, and I hope it ends. Thank you to all the creators that shed light on the situation, especially with her business throughout the years. I added all your information in. For some reason, YouTube is not allowing me to accept some of you all as a collaborator, so please reach out to me if you would like to be compensated for your likeness. My email is leah@itsblackgirlnews.com. Again, thank you so much to the sponsors for today's video. Our sponsorship normally goes on our original content, but you guys, that will be coming out later this week. It was supposed to be uploaded today, but one of the family members decided that they would like to be added on. It's a very sad case about a mother. I interviewed her daughter, and now her son said he wants to speak, so I want to add him on, and I will probably release that Sunday with absolutely no sponsor. Okay, make sure you protect yourself. Please stay safe, stay aware, and I love you all so much. Thank you again for watching. Let's please be respectful in the comments, and with that being said, please don't forget to check on your loved ones.